right, welcome home. Welcome to Bigfoot 10 Ball. Alex Pagulayan, the Lion, the Killer Pixie, squaring off against Shane Van Boening, the South Dakota Kid, here in Tunica, Mississippi. This is Inside Pool.tv being brought to you by OBQs, Kamui Tips and Chalk, Simona's Cloth, the Bank Shot Calculator, Pool Player Excuses Crying Towel, and we are Inside Pool Magazine, coming into your mind, Giga Live. Alex is going to hit a couple balls, and we're going to get underway here. So hopefully you can kick back, relax, and enjoy some great pool. Should be the match. This is the biggest match on the planet going on right now, guaranteed. All right, he lays the one up nice, and we got some sound now, my friends. Sound now. Shane's playing a little amped up. Thank you, thank you. That's right, baby. We're live, baby, live. Sorry, had to do that. Shane's got a little back cut on this 3 ball. Oh, we were saying so the cameras actually have different audio. That's not good. You're saying this camera here has better audio. All right, the man in the pink shirt coming at you, all 3Ds. Wow, Jay Helford's cell phone was on. Man, that was crazy. He should get a pink glove, says somebody. Quokka. You can get to work by 9. He's self-employed. I like to work at nothing all day. This is my song. This is Shane's song. SVB's all right. Do, 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 do. Oh, here comes that fat solo. Musician. Mellow. The right type of fellows.
Hello, hello, hello. Oh, can anybody hear me? This is Danny Harriman. Just curious if anybody can hear me out there. Oh, hello, Anya. There's a good song playing. I don't think Shane can hear it. He doesn't have to worry about getting distracted by memories from music. Number one, okay. Oh, thank you, Kawaka. Hope you're not being facetious. Yes, Alex always looks focused. Looks like a little lion. Let's see. I did okay. Anya just got defeated by a young rock and roller. Skylar Woodward beat me hill there. I had the break and I missed a little short rail bank, and he got on a little roly poly and shot me on in. But I did pretty good. I got in the top 8, so I'm not. Yeah. Oh, I can't release that information at this juncture, Pablo Cruz. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Anya. All right. Let's clock off here. Ho, 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 ho. Okay. You think he's okay, do you? Well, I think he's got a little trouble here. Gord ML says he's fine. I think he's in a little bit of a problem here because he's got a side pocket that he has to worry about, and he has to miss the 6. Um, I'm sure he'll be able to handle it. It's the line after all. But there, it is a little precarious. Looks like he's banking the 4. Yeah, he was banking it. Well, if he made that ball, he solved all problems. But that was a gutsy shot. I think I would have. I think I would have shot at the 4. I don't think I would have banked that ball. But man, one thing about it, if he made the bank, he was for sure out. It might be okay if he's got him snookered. Okay. We're going to see a jump shot with a full-length cue. Shane has just got the most beautiful stroke. He's the best American rotation player, I believe. I really believe he's the best. As of this moment, you know, this juncture right now. He's number 1. And what I mean by that is natural-born American. We have a lot of players living here that were born in other countries that are American citizens, and I don't understand all about that, but he was born here, and that's what I mean by that. I haven't seen the videos, Hurricane. I probably should get them. I should probably get them. That's all I can tell you. If he's got a video out, I'd like to see it. I just I can tell you if we had a pro tour, I'd be all over those videos. I'd be studying them on a big screen, on a small screen. I'd want to know everything he has volunteered to the public to know, because I believe he is the real deal. Uh-oh. So what happens when you brag on him, though? Shouldn't have bragged on him. don't know what you mean, Kawaka. I don't know what you mean. I don't think I want to get dragged into that. I can tell you I'm a little resilient, more resilient for my size than you might think, but whatever that means, I'm not going to get dragged into that. Kiwa or Kaiwa. Somebody's asking me something here. I don't know. Sorry, sorry, Quokka, but I'm getting some bad vibes, brother or sister, whoever you are. I'm gonna guess you're a brother. Um, I'm gonna have to leave all the Playboy questions to you, and you can stay in New York and with the Yankees and play at the Playboy place. I've never been there. He asked me something a minute ago that didn't make any sense, though. Okay, yeah, I've never been there, Quack. I've never played there. Oh, I like this shot by Shane. Oh, no. Oh, that was a beauty there. That was a nice shot. Nice shot. Can everybody, is my mic too loud out there? Or is it all right? I mean, how's the volume? Huh? Yeah. Seemed like it might have been a little loud. Hurricane, yes, I do use a naming system. I even attempted to explain it to someone here the other day. It's not very systematic. It's more what I would consider, um, don't really know how to tell you about it, but I do have a naming system. And when I was younger, I didn't really think about it. Now I think about it a little more. Those kind of things you're talking about. Does anybody know how old Shane is?
25, I thought.
25? 25, 26? And Alex is how old?
He's got to be in his late 30s.
Yeah.
He's been
No,
around
I don't think
forever.
he's that old. think Alex is,
32.
let me get in, yeah, I'm thinking Alex is early 30s, Shane's late 20s, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
I know Alex is just a little bit older than him.
So he's got about a perfect game though, doesn't he?
Sure, you darn tootin'. He scratched on the brake a minute ago. Um,
Makes sense. Sorry.
carom shot coming up on the 10. Good shot.
That's Stevie.
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
So it's 33 years old.
That's Alex.
Funny character he is.
Yes, he is. He's a jovial little dude. Just being around him puts me in a good mood, really. If you're in a bad mood, hang out with Alex. He's about the most jovial little dude you'll ever meet. Wow. Yeah, I heard about that. He missed there. Look, you know what I think he might have done there? He might have taken his eye off the ball, believe it or not. I've not seen him ever do that, but that shot, well, it may have just been that he was jacked up, but it looked like he was watching the cue ball on the, mm-hmm. Boy, he was aiming up, wasn't he? He was loading up to make that one.
Look at this.
Interesting. Well, he's got a carom on either the deuce or the six, but boy, neither one of them are gimmies.
That's great.
I would think if he was going to shoot a carom, he'd want to play the six.
The six.
Well, the reason I say that is,
Yeah,
no, maybe
so
maybe it would be the two, because then you would have a shot at making the six with the one. You're right. I think I like your shot, Alvin.
just drawing up into the two.
Yeah, and then see, that way
running
you have a
down
double
to-
shot. If you
Yeah,
go
that's
just
true.
with the six,
Then you're stuck.
well, you're just stuck trying to make the six. But if you try to make the deuce, the one might carry him off there and make the six. I think we're going to see a combo here, or a carom, or we might see a bank combo. Yeah, it was a bank combo is what he elected to do. Well, Earl got something started with this 10-footer, didn't he,
Yes,
Alvin?
he did. Yes, he did.
Now he's over there in Vegas fiddling around with the new game. Or you know what? I kind of wish he was here.
Yeah.
If he could just not talk and just play pool, I'd like to see him play against these fellers on the 10-footer.
Yeah, he did a great job last year, that's for sure.
I wouldn't hear. Did he?
He beat Shane Hill 15-15.
Okay, so that was the finals.
No, it was in the tournament somewhere, but
Okay, who won the big?
Alex beat, I believe, Darren or
Let me see.
Busta or Johnny, one of the three. I think Johnny, yeah. Okay, the audio's better now. Good.
We are talking about Earl the Pearl.
Earl the Pearl Strickland. And he was probably one of your big influences coming up, I'd imagine.
Yeah, a little bit. He was. I mean,
Probably
not
showed you
as
some
much
stuff.
as. Well, a little
No?
bit. Not much. No.
Yeah. He's probably intimidated by you.
Buddy Hall
Buddy Hall.
did help me.
He did, huh?
Yeah, he did a
He was
little
the
bit.
man, huh?
Well, he helped me a little bit. I mean,
Yeah.
he volunteered information at a tournament when I was practicing. He was the only pro that ever did that.
Yeah.
So now they're allowing them to jump with their brake cues, aren't they?
I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's see how he gets on the 3 here.
Alex has that amazing long follow through. There's nobody that plays quite like him besides Wayne Can.
I tell you, there was a player that uh, from Oklahoma that was trying to get here, and because of the tornadoes, they were devastated his area. Um, his name's James Walden.
Yeah, I think I know him or
Mm-hmm.
possibly met him.
I would have liked to see him play again, but I guess the finances just weren't there. He suffered some damage from those tornadoes. He lives down in southwestern Oklahoma, and believe it or not, he was an influence on me a little.
Yeah, I've heard that name.
Mm-hmm. He's from a town called, ironically, Hera, Oklahoma, just like
Para.
I don't know if it's spelled uh, like the casino here, but uh, he's an all-around great player, and just a great player. He deserves to be here.
See how close Alex cues up to the cue ball? I love it.
Uh-oh.
Shane does as well.
Uh-oh. He's all right. You know, he knew he was.
Man, sure did, didn't he?
Yeah, he knew it.
He knows where he's going to land. How do you get that good? Just amazing, you know. He's got to be the best player on the planet. I mean, consistently, I think Alex eats everybody up, man. I don't know.
Yeah, it's either him or Dennis Orcola. If you're
Yeah.
talking about rotation pool, if you're talking about all-around games, I have to agree with you.
Yeah,
I think
Alex.
I think I agree. Yeah, because
He's just amazing.
he doesn't
man.
have any weak games. You know?
Nah. He's a little gaming genius. I'm always glad to see him at a tournament. I'm like, oh, thank God Alex is here. At least we'll have some fun.
Yeah, he really is. He livens up the party. He really
Excuse
does.
me.
I have to agree.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be a fun guy to go on the road with and just kind of
Yeah.
chill with, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he would. Now, you've done some road warrior work, haven't you?
Oh yeah, yeah.
What's the
I've had a,
longest
I've
time
had a
you've gone
belly
out on
full
the
of it
road?
too. I don't really know, Alvin.
Months and months and months?
Yeah, something like that.
Huh.
I was out
Any
before.
road players that you care to mention that you were traveling with?
Max Eberly and I
Oh, really?
did a little. Yeah, we just took a
Nice.
short trip.
Yeah?
Yeah, Max and I took a short trip.
He's always fun to travel with.
Oh yeah, Max is a great guy.
Oh, yeah. Max is awesome.
Uh-huh.
I always enjoy hanging out. He never gets old hanging out with him.
No, he's a good dude. He's got a good heart. You know what?
Yeah, he does.
I like hanging out with people that are honest and have a good heart.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how good they play or what I can learn from them. I'd rather just be with some. I mean, some people would say, well, I'd rather be with a jerk that's a world beater and just travel with him than not me. I'd rather be
No
with
way.
a guy that can't make a ball that that is humble, and has a
Sure.
good heart. Doesn't matter to me about. I don't judge them by how they play,
Excuse me.
but if they play good, that's a bonus. Do we have any idea what the score is over here between Chris Melling and what's the other fellow's name from Great
Um,
Britain?
Burford.
Burford, yeah,
It's
Chris Burford.
4-1 in favor of Chris Melling, I believe. This
Okay,
guy's amazing player, Chris Melling.
I know.
Jiminy Christmas.
I played him in the banks, and I
Two
thought I was
strokes,
gonna.
everything.
I thought I was gonna get it. I thought he was gonna get me, but I just another match there where I just persevered.
Yeah, I'm surprised you lost against Skyler there. That he's guy's just a
Yeah,
kid, you know.
what's weird is when I was his
Amazed that he
age,
plays that good.
or a little older than him, not much, 21. The TV table, I enjoyed being out there in front of.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm a little more nervous.
Huh.
You'd think it'd be just the opposite.
Right. Be more seasoned now.
Yeah, you'd think so. I'd rather not play on the TV table. That's not good, is it?
Mm. No, I mean it's just where you're at right now. That's all.
Yeah. I guess I've had plenty of camera time. I put myself on the camera every now and then.
Yeah,
I
you've
feel
been
like
a
I've had plenty of exposure. You know what I'm saying?
world famous player for years and years, Danny.
Uh,
World famous, man. Legendary,
yeah.
you know.
Sometimes I've been a world famous goof off too.
Haven't we all? We're all human. We make mistakes. Things happen.
Things happen. One thing I noticed the difference between the English, the British players or the whatever,
Yeah.
and the American players on this 10-footer is the British players don't seem quite as concerned about where their cue ball's going.
Hmm.
What I mean by that is they're concerned where the cue ball is going, but they play position to the center more or along.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they don't try to.
10-point, drop it on a
Well,
dime.
the American players are more going to go 2, 3 rails and try to get perfect on the ball, and these British players they don't. They just pot the ball and shoot the long shot. They go 1 rail instead and just stop the cue ball.
Huh.
They don't try to spin the ball.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. It's a good thing to know
Mm-hmm.
because it really makes a difference on this 10-footer. When you spin your ball,
Get moving, huh?
you get beat.
You get beat.
Mm-hmm. Most of the time, spinning the ball, you're okay on the 9-footer, but to spin the ball around and swing 2 and 3 rails. But here, it's not like that. It's different. Just that extra foot in length and half a foot in width really um, it really discourages spinning your ball. You know what I mean?
Yes. It's bothering me. I'm looking at the screen, and then Alex is right outside the screen, the actual Alex, and he's moving before the screen. Alex is moving, and it's messing with my mind.
Take it easy.
All right, man.
I'll get you a Guinness here, man.
Yeah.
If I was a millionaire, I'd buy you a Guinness. I feel like I earned one after these last couple of days myself.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah, this
now,
is tough work, isn't it, doing this
this pool.
commentating?
Well, not yeah, it is. I mean, a little bit, but it's
The pool.
the pool's more tough to me.
Oh,
Sitting
yeah.
here talking's not that hard.
It makes you nuts, though, like when you're looking at a screen, but then the player's on the outside of the screen moving. Starts really messing with your head, man.
Hurricane's asking me if James taught me an aiming system. You seem to know James, Hurricane. No, he didn't. But he uh, he beat me playing. You know, I beat him. I'm gonna give James Walden some props that'll help him get some action. I beat James Walden a big set I won and played a big set, and it was just that I wouldn't dare play him any pay ball on the snooker table, uh, Hurricane. Oh, and but I beat him playing 9 ball uh, for a big set, and it was a major confidence builder for me to win that because he was the toughest player. Him and Larry Neville were the toughest 2 players that I've ever matched up against. You know,
Larry's that strong.
Larry's strong. You bet he is.
Uh-huh.
Larry should be here. I don't know
Yeah.
where is Larry.
Bonus ball.
Really?
I'd imagine so. But we are inside Pool.tv.
But
Blasting
Hurricane,
out.
as far as James Walden's concerned, he pockets a ball. His cue ball is a little suspect as far as as far as running the balls and everything. That may not be his strong suit, but he pockets a ball as well as anyone I've ever seen. He has as much raw ability just to pocket a ball as anyone out there, and that's including. I don't know how he's playing now, but back in the mid '90s, the late '90s, he was playing really well, and I feel like just by watching him, just like other players, like watching Earl and Buddy Hall and all these other players, that you develop an aiming system just by watching, and you pick up some things.
Sure.
Yeah.
Just like watching the man in pink here.
Yes.
I mean, the guy's got the most amazing stroke.
He does.
It's
He has the most
it's
fluid
perfect.
stroke. Yeah.
It's exactly what billiards is supposed to be. The way that he hits the ball is exactly how it's supposed to be hit. Pop, pop, pop. Just pop. There's no effort there. Everybody else is forcing everything. He's just willing it to happen, man. So, and everything moves. His whole body moves when he shoots.
Yeah, I don't think he has what I
Unusual.
would call a straight pool player stroke. Most of your straight
No.
pool players are accustomed to shooting long or shorter shots.
Yeah.
You know, they're wow, you're smelling.
Yeah. Shane's a
Straight.
power shooter. Melling's a power shooter too.
Yeah, he really shoots straight. It's amazing.
He's running over Burford.
Uh,
Melling's amazing.
But Van Boeing, you're saying something about his stroke. I think he has the ultimate rotation. In rotation pool, you're shooting longer shots where you need more of a longer fluid stroke.
Like Earl.
Like Earl, yeah.
Earl he plays like Earl.
He does. He has a similar style to Earl.
Oh, yeah.
And off the in rail, it really looks like Earl, like the old Earl.
Yes.
The young Earl that I didn't get to see Earl play in the 70s, but I saw him play.
You played him in the 80s and 90s.
I saw him play in the late 80s. I sure did. And I saw him play in the real early 90s.
I remember you playing him.
And,
look at Melling's amazing 10-ball break as far as parking the rock.
Up dry, though.
Man, these guys are nuts, man. All right. Watch Shane's pop break. Punch and Judy break.
Last time he scratched over here in the left side pocket.
Oh, he's been hopping him, not hitting it square.
But I think he'll correct that, don't you?
Yeah, I'm sure he'll work.
Nothing.
He was more concerned.
He
got the check ball. Yep, he was more concerned with not scratching there than kind of got in his head a little bit. Shane wears a lot of jewelry.
Okay. Yeah, all right, Hurricane. Yeah, if you're from OKC, you definitely know who James Walden was. In my opinion, back in the 90s, he was the best player in Oklahoma. The best money player anyway, and or tournament player. It was a real treat to watch him play. Really was. Tough engine there.
What's amazing is Shane's right arm when he's shooting. He's got an Efren type, cocked wrist thing going on too.
Mm-hmm.
But man, he's got that curled wrist. Nick Varner kind of Earl curls his wrist a little bit too, like that. Do you wear a glove? You don't wear a glove, do you?
I did wear a glove in the 351 that I ran. I was wearing a glove, but I haven't found a good glove yet. The one I have is I need to get a glove sponsor actually. If I had a sponsor and I found the right glove, I probably would go straight to the glove all the time. Believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. For some reason, when I play one pocket, I don't like it.
Hmm.
But when I play straight pool, I do like it.
Hmm.
Isn't that strange?
Yeah, that's weird.
I know.
Last year at Tunica, this time Earl and I were riding in the car, and he told me that he would prefer to sand down his shaft every single shot because microscopic water and debris get on the shaft every single time he shoot. He said so. He said he'd like to sand the shaft down.
See, I thought, not to interrupt you,
Go ahead.
I thought he might let his stroke out there and draw that ball.
Yeah, he sure did, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. He let it hang out. Man.
It's fun to do that.
Uh-huh. So that's when you know you're playing good. Some players, he had just an angle where he wanted to get a little closer to the 4 there, or to the 5 rather, and he could have just stopped the cue ball, but what he did was he just drew it and got closer and went one rail. That's you're telling on yourself there when you do those kind of things with the cue ball. You're showing confidence in your stroke, right?
Yes. Well, it's different if you're not gambling.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I guess so. Gambling is different, So there it is again. You could shoot that with low left and float in between the 8 and the 9 real soft. But what he does is he goes one rail and goes to the second rail and hits it a little more firm.
He wants to be athletic with his shooting.
Right. Buddy Hall was the first one to tell me that if you got a choice to hit one kind of medium speed or like soft and then you hit one medium speed, you go with the medium speed because you get to hit it better. That's what he says. You get to hit it, and when you slow roll a ball, it's always going to be harder.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the man in pink takes it to 5-3 now.
5-3.
Man, what an amazing matchup this is. This is the game going on the planet right here. This is the #1 pool match happening in the entire world. And thank you for joining us, Danny Harriman.
Thank you for I'm glad to be here.
No problem, no problem.
Glad to be here, Albert.
Yep.
This is, I haven't been playing any rotation pool. I haven't been playing any pool at all, but I'm thankful to be here and be able to watch these great players.
I appreciate you.
I love watching pool, especially a world-class pool.
Yeah. Yeah, watching Chris Melling playing next to Shane Van Boening, that's pretty awesome.
I have to agree with you, too. I think Alex is the greatest all-around player for the money.
Yeah, Alex is the best.
I like Dennis Orcola playing pinball over everybody. But
even Shane?
Even Shane. Yeah, I kind of do.
Wow.
Well, I'd have to pull for the American, but I don't know. There's just something in that guy's eye. He's just got the eye of the tiger a little bit more. I see a little more fierceness in him or something. And just
I see.
Shane's loosey goosey, but he has the eye of the tiger too. But if I were betting on a race to 100, of course Shane just played Dennis, didn't he, and defeated him. So
and he beat him at the U.S. Open.
Yeah, so
that's the only reason I think
maybe
Shane's a better player,
maybe
but
Shane is a better player.
Shane's unstoppable, man. He's at another level. At every one of these events, man, he wins, and everybody else struggles, but he just beats everybody. Not every event, but he just has the advantage, except against Alex. You can never bet against Shane and Alex. That's never, because it's either Alex or it's Shane, because Alex is just as strong of a player as Shane is. Shane's just got that break a little bit better, I think. But Alex's break is incredible, so I don't know what I'm talking about, really. Shane just maybe
What do you think? You think by having
so hard.
Shane's about my height, about 6'1".
Yeah,
You think that's an advantage on the 10-foot over Alex? I mean, Alex is going to have to use the bridge more often, right?
yeah, but that becomes the determining factor in these 10-ball matches. Remember me talking last time that the bridge and their choice to use the bridge or not determined some of these matches because the player said, oh, I'm just going to stretch at this and then just missed the ball. Whereas Alex is forced to use the bridge, and he's forced, but I see what you're saying,
He uses the bridge well, though.
and he's good at it.
Yeah.
But it's so hard to tell who's the better player, Shane or Alex. I mean, they're just so closely matched.
I don't think it really matters because I'll tell you why. Boston Shorty was only about, they said he was only about 5'7", 5'6" maybe.
Yeah.
You know, very short fellow. And back in his day, he won 2 World Pocket. He won the Johnson City Jamboree twice in the 1 pocket. And you know what size they played on the 5x10. So, you know, he's straight pull and, you know, he's about what? That would be about Alex's height, right?
Yep.
What is that? 5'6"?
Alex is about 5'2".
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's
He's
short.
5'2"?
Yeah, he's about
Wow.
5'2".
Well, he's a little bitty fella.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Gosh, what's he weigh? About 80 pounds?
He probably weighs like 100 pounds, something
100
like that.
pounds? Yeah.
Yeah, he's used to that snooker table, but
I don't think he weighs 100. I'm guessing he's under 100.
yeah, maybe. Uh-huh.
He's probably about 90.
He's a ball pocketing machine, though.
Yes, he is.
World pool champion. He probably has. Yeah, I know he was world 9-ball champion one of those years, 2000, something like that.
Okay, David Staten is asking what the game count is, and the score is 5-3. Shane is leading. Should say
Race to 11.
Alex is trailing, you know, 3-5. Yeah, race to 11. Correct. Yeah. Wow. Took a swing at it there.
Sure did. He loves going at those shots. Shane doesn't play those shots, you know. He doesn't go at those flyers like that too often.
Yeah, different personality.
Uh-huh. He sure likes to take advantage of them, though.
Yeah, Alex doesn't mind letting it.
Yep.
What's the score on this table? Marty wants to know, and I don't know.
It
Marty.
is 7-2.
Wow, 7-2. Chris Melling. Are you sure? How do we know?
I'm looking at the beads. There's
okay.
6 of them. 6-2. I believe it's.
Is there another white ball on the other side of that?
I think so. Yeah.
It looks like 5-2 to me.
I see another ball.
Okay, Marty. We've confirmed it. The score is 2-6, and Chris. What?
Melling's winning.
Yeah, Chris Burford trails 2-6. And Chris Melling shoots very straight, Marty. Very straight.
2 strokes every shot.
He has a long back. You know something? His follow through, his backswing kind of reminded me of Buddy Hall. A little bit in that Buddy Hall, when he used to play, the cue would come all the way back through his hand and actually, like way back. And that's the way Melling does. On that long back smooth stroke, it's almost
out of his bridge.
He doesn't hesitate like Buddy did, but or does still, but there's a similarity there. And man, so he's got a little bit of the rifleman stroke a little bit.
I saw Buddy play a shark move last time I was here. last year. He
Oh,
was rolling around in
yeah.
his wheelchair, just looking all like he was going to just fall over dead, just huffing and puffing on the wheelchair.
Well, he is a big man.
And then he rolls up to this guy and he's like, "You want to play for 50?"
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'll tell you, he's something
Got
else.
the move.
He's something else. Yeah, he kind of wants. He's part Indian. He wants people to kind of think he's on the down and out a little bit. But
Yeah,
if he really wanted to, I mean, maybe it might be a little bit past. But if there was a bunch of
yeah.
money that all of a sudden added to pool, I'd say Buddy Hall, even at his age, would come out of retirement again. He,
I don't know. Yeah, I
I'm
mean, I'm
telling
sure.
you, he's got an ending to lose 50, 60 pounds. If they had $1 million tour,
I'm
even at
sure he'd
his
want to come
age,
and play.
yeah, he'd be. He, all he needs to do is just lose about another 50 pounds. The last time I saw him, he lost some weight. He looked pretty good. You know.
Yeah, he was eating like 2 foot long
Well,
Quiznos
no,
when
but
he
I
was
saw him
here
in
last
Indiana.
time.
Really, he's lost 40 pounds
Yeah.
since I sent. And
Okay.
I know he's retired, but I know he is now. He's officially retired, and I don't. Gosh, how old is Buddy Hall? Buddy Hall is in the
He's got to be in his late
late.
50s.
Oh, he's older than that. I think he was
Uh-huh.
born in
60s.
47. Not positive. Does
Yeah.
anyone know out there what year Buddy Hall was born? How old is Buddy Hall? I'm curious. Wow.
I'm in St. Louis, Danny, and people always talk about who the top players in Missouri are and forget about you. You ever gamble with Justin or Chuck or Andy, anyone else?
Oh no.
Cecil Buddy Hall, born May 29th, 1945, in
Okay.
Metropolis.
Yeah, Cecil. Yeah, that's his first name. Yeah. Okay. 1945. Well, he is older than we
Wow.
thought. See, I told you. Well,
Yeah,
that
that's
that
World War
might be a
II.
little bit. You know what? That might be. He might be a little bit too. But you can't throw dirt on him yet. I mean, you can't.
No.
He ain't ready for the pine box. I'll tell you right now, if they had $1 million tour come out, yeah, even though let's see, 45, what is that? This is 50. That'd be
That'd be tough action for
60.
him to
Wait a
come
minute,
back
that'd
from
be
that.
what is this
He's
year?
70, they saying.
He was 70 years old, right? 70,
Yeah, he's
20,
68.
40, 2013 was 70. Yeah. Wow. Gosh, Buddy's no longer. I thought he was in his late 60s. I did.
Uh-huh. He still plays well, says Anya. Yep. I watched Buddy run a 5-pack in a tournament match last year. He can still play, says Too Fast for Fleas.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, if you can run a 5-pack, a 9-ball, you're in good form. Believe it.
Uh,
All right, Shane, as we talk, Shane runs out. Becomes 6-3 very quickly here. So we pass the halfway mark. Alex scratching his head, not sure what's going on here at Tunica. Harrah's in Tunica, Mississippi. I'm Alvin with Inside Pool, joined by the great Danny Harriman, runner of a 351 ball run recently and one of the best players on the planet. Thank you, sir, for joining us, and we appreciate it at Ustream and all of our viewers out there.
they're not a.
Yes. All right, let's see the Punch and Judy break.
Yeah, Buddy played in the Legends of One Pocket in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, in the
Wow.
late '90s, and they didn't think he could play one pocket either. A lot of people said, well, he's a great 9-ball player, but he never, you know, one pockets. Yeah, guess what? He won that too. And I mean, there was just, he was winning all his games like 8-1, 8-0, 8-2.
Huh.
It was just defeating the greatest players, one pocket players on the planet.
Hmm.
Just he had
Running
that.
them over, huh?
Well, that cloth was dried out, and they had some people might remember it, and they had the sun baking down on the cloth. They had a like open ceiling in this hotel.
Wow.
Yeah, and so they couldn't play the matches in the daytime. So at night, you could feel the table, and it was still warm from the sun
Uh-huh.
baking on it. And what it
Oh,
did was
man.
it
It's
dried the
played
cloth
perfect,
out.
didn't it?
Yeah, and that soft touch of his, he's a big guy, but he had
Uh-huh.
a soft stroke, kind of like a soft buddy. When the table gets real fast, his stroke, man, it just looked effortless. And he banked those balls in. He ran 8 and out. He was playing the best one pocket I've ever seen played, really. And he defeated Efren
Nice.
Reyes. I think he defeated Efren Reyes 4-0, something like that. It was just, yeah, it was just incredible to watch him.
Well, you're going to be playing one pocket here starting tomorrow, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I played a match today already.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You win?
Yep. I
Nice.
played John Rousey. Haven't played him in over 20 years.
Wow.
He beat me when I was about 17, South Haven.
Hmm.
Right here in South Haven.
Mississippi?
Yeah. He was a more experienced one pocket player than I was back then. I think I was 17 when I played him. Jeez. Well, Shane is extending his lead as we sit here and talk. Now, does this 6-ball pass? Can you see, Alan?
It's hard to tell. Let's go to the other
You can see
side.
if you look to the left.
Yeah, it looks like it goes.
No, I mean, just look
Okay.
outside the screen.
Oh.
Now, can you see?
Yeah, see, I don't like to do that because there
Oh,
he's
it
looking
messes
at
with
me.
you. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm
All
looking at him at the screen, and then I
yeah,
look
we don't
over,
want
and
to
he's
shark
there.
that. We don't want to do.
Yeah, he's right there on the outside of the TV screen.
Yeah, it goes. Wow, what a smooth delivery.
It's messing with my head. All right.
Bill Rousey. Oh, did I call him John Rousey? Yeah. Bill Rousey is right.
Well, the man in the pink shirt is going to move this match to 7-3 quickly. Danny Harriman, we're moving through this match.
Tell you what, he had a partner in there over here that owned his pool room.
Ooh.
That one wiped its feet on the way in.
Man.
He had a partner that was in partner with him in that pool room out in here.
Who's this?
This
Rousey?
yeah.
Okay.
And he had another fellow that was a partner with him that played top notch one pocket. And he actually taught. Up jumped the devil.
Oh.
Up jumped the devil. And he actually taught a lot of the younger players around here. This guy's name was Rosie. You ever heard of him?
No.
It wasn't Rousey. It was Rosie.
Okay.
You not heard of him?
No, sir.
Oh.
One pocket beast or what?
Yes. Now, I mean, really. He knew the game as well as anybody. He knew the game as well as Steve Cook. Yeah. And anyway, I think anybody from Mississippi would agree with me. 25 years ago, Rosie was the best one pocket player in Mississippi. Let's see what there. You hear?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Just close that. There. And just click right here.
Huh?
That's fine. All right, Alex gets a. Man, I love how Alex like hangs on while everything happens. Willing the balls to do what he wants.
Yeah, Shane lost focus there, didn't he?
Sure did.
I think he missed the 9 a little bit, and
That was a
he
bad
was
mistake.
kind of he was kind of thinking about how he was disappointed about how he hit the 9,
Yeah.
and then he didn't shake it off. He went
Exactly.
to the 10, and he was still thinking a little bit about how he hit the 9 poorly, possibly. I don't know what he was thinking, but
Mm-hmm. He wasn't. And that is bad thing to do against a killer pixie. This guy will just run 10 racks on you. I've seen him run 7, 8 racks of 10 ball on this table. Guy's nuts, man. Great save. Ooh.
Yeah, Big Dennis. I'm a fan of Buddy Hall also. He handled the cue balls better, as well or better than anyone I ever saw. Made it look like a position clinic. But I'm not too sure of Dennis that he played any. Well, you know, it's interesting to compare yesterday's players versus today's. But Buddy was, Buddy was really something. I've just seen him make some shots under the pressure that, you know, I've seen it with my own 2 eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, JR says he's the man. JR
oh,
said he's the best player ever.
I think he probably, you know,
Everybody says Buddy Hall's the best player.
well,
Everybody.
you know,
Everybody.
I think probably so. I think,
Anybody I ask, who's the best player? Buddy Hall.
well,
Buddy Hall. Buddy Hall. Can't count how many times I've heard
and
it.
you know, the young fellow that beat me tonight was from Buddy Hall's hometown. Well, I think Buddy's originally from Metropolis, which is 5
Mhm.
miles from Paducah.
Mhm.
So, if that. So, Paducah is Buddy's stomping grounds. You know, he grew up on the river
Mhm.
there, and that's where this young. Seems like there must be something in the water in Paducah. Maybe I don't know if you know. He's got a long way to go to. He plays good, but this Skyler, but he's got a. If he wants to be compared to Buddy Hall, he impressed me tonight, but
Yeah.
not that much. You know, a
Mhm.
little bit wild with the cue ball,
Yeah.
a little bit wild, but he sure does bank good.
Yeah. Well.
But you know, I see a
Mhm.
little wildness in you. He's a little too aggressive sometimes. You know, he gets you ahead, he starts shooting banks that that if he misses, he's going to give up the game. I just wasn't. I didn't have enough fire in me to capitalize on it. I just didn't, Alan.
Mm.
But yeah. Anyway, I hope he goes on and does real well in the tournament. I hope
Well,
he
that's
does
good
good.
of you.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't count him out now.
Yep. Earl said Buddy was the man too. Somebody just said it. Efren got robbed playing Buddy for the money.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what. There was many of them that came down there. Came down to. I read his book.
I had lunch with Buddy. It was fun. He invited me to lunch one time.
He's a nice guy, isn't he?
Uh huh.
He's one of the only pros that ever really just was kind enough to say, "Look, how do you shoot this shot?"
Yeah.
And
Earl's nice too, like that to me.
is he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Earl's all right. You know,
Mhm.
I've not gotten anything against Earl.
Mhm.
Pool makes you a little.
He's got respect
Pool's
for your
tough.
game.
Pool's a tough thing. It makes you. It's
Wow.
just tough.
Wow.
Alex make a mistake. I wasn't watching.
Sure did.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I
He just
was.
scratched. So
Oh.
Shane's gonna go up 7. 7-4.
Uh-oh. They're both losing a little focus over here.
Mhm.
Can we?
That is the part of the match that's in the I've seen that's a key part of the pool is the best players come out of the gate firing the first ball like they're playing hill. And they come chewing. And then in the middle of the match, both players start missing balls, easy shots, playing sloppy. And then at the end of the match, usually one player or the other picks up and starts making everything. So that's how usually the progression goes. So in that center of the match, when everybody's being sloppy, that's when you really need to bear down.
Mm-hmm.
See it? All right.
That's good.
I've
That's
been
good,
watching
Alex.
a
That's
lot
a
of
good
pool.
observation.
Yeah, it's from watching all this stuff.
Called you Alex.
Yeah,
Alvin.
whatever.
No, that's a good. You're right. I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a good observation
Yeah,
because you really do. You have to be strong all the way through. You have to.
yeah, just like a wrestling match, man. You got to be strong the whole way through it. All right.
Yeah, I used to do a little wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
You got to wrestle with your sanity when you're. You got to make sure you keep your
Wow.
composure, right?
Better believe that. I've been doing that for about a month straight.
I have to tell you, GPs, he might not have been the better player playing straight pool, and maybe not playing 8-ball either, but playing rotation pool. You know, these are generalizations we're throwing around here when he says he's the
Yeah, they're
best
going to go
player.
on and on all night about who's the best player. That's never going to stop.
I know, but I'm just letting you know, Siegel was probably the best straight pool player.
Really?
Yeah, really. I mean, 8-ball for sure. I've watched it, and his patterns playing 8-ball and playing straight pool were not good. They were superb.
Wow.
And his patterns playing 9-ball were superb too. But
I'll tell you that Corey Deuel plays a hell of an 8-ball game.
yeah, he plays good straight pool too.
Yes, he does.
But 8-ball and straight pool go hand in hand.
They do?
They do.
Huh.
They do. Most all your former 8-ball champions were all straight pool players.
So.
I really believe that. You can be a great 9-ball player and maybe not play much straight pool, but you can't make a world champion 8-ball player without playing lots of straight pool. That's just my humble opinion.
No, you would know, man.
So yeah. Another mistake from Shane. But he's got a little bit of a blocker here.
Yes, he does. Alex should be able to play this rail first, though, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
With some masse as well.
But can you get position? That was well hit. Oh, he got on the rail, though. Didn't want to be on the rail, did he?
No. But if anybody's going to get out here, Alex will.
I hear you, but this is a hard shot.
Yeah?
It really is. You can't hit this with follow or you scratch.
Wow, up in the corner?
I think so. Unless you
No, that makes
overcut
sense.
it.
Yeah, unless you really throw some spin on it.
Okay. Ooh. I was
That's
wrong.
what he did.
I was wrong. I thought the scratch was on, but you know what he did? He used to touch it inside and he overcut it. He freed the cue ball up.
Yeah, he's good at that, isn't he?
Well, what is he not good at?
Yeah.
Ah,
Drinking.
Chris Burford missed the ball.
That match is 3-8. 7, I mean. 3-7.
Missed the ball there. Rattled one up. I tell you what, these pockets are tight.
Yeah, they are.
I think Jay Helford's right. He said that these pockets were tighter than the tables on the 9-footers, and I think maybe they are.
Huh.
Not just the distance either. He says the pockets play a little tighter. Oh, my Lord. Oh, Lordy. What's going on?
Wow. Pagulayan dogging it. Shane's got a shot on the 10, but I think maybe his safety is he just beats the 9 and rolls up on the 10. Pops the 9 down to the...
I don't think there's a good safety here.
He's got to go for the 10?
I might, if it were me, you know what I would do here?
What?
I would hit this ball with high right and try to 3-rail the 9 carom the 9 off the 10. This sounds a little wild, I know, but I'd hit it with a kind of a center right, and I'd hit it good and firm and try to 3-rail the 9 around the table, and you might even make the 10. We'll see. My shot's a little wild. Oh, that's better. That's better.
Yeah, beat the 9 up and run up
Oh, he
behind the
did
10.
something real creative. Well, what I liked there was caromming it and then force following and bringing the 9 all the way around the table. But that's a lot.
Cool
You're
shot
trying
too.
to ask a lot there.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you might make the 10.
Could get lucky on everything.
Yeah, you know, there was, if you can control the 9, you might make the 10.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Alex P has a cut on the 9 at least.
Shane's shot was really good though. But
yeah.
it just, I tell you, if he hits it just a little bit better, I like his shot better than mine, really.
He just didn't hit it quite right. Alex didn't either.
Alex is not happy with this.
Nope.
Uh-oh, Chris Burford is falling apart over here. All of a sudden.
Yeah.
He's missing balls now that I didn't expect him to miss.
He's getting stressed too. You can see how tired he's getting.
Yeah.
These nights drag on here at the Southern Classic. These long pool tournaments, man. Time stands still. Time stands still here.
You know what? They're starting to miss over here too.
Yeah.
All right, here comes.
I don't see Shane really missing this ball.
No, he's in trouble.
Except scratching. Wow. Oh. Yeah, when you're scratching to the beat of the song, it's not good. All right, we're keeping it alive. 7 to 4, 5, 7 to 5.
I can't say anything. These tables are tough.
Yes. Punch and Judy break. He's got the little pop break too.
No, he didn't use the pop break that time.
He didn't.
10 ball on the break. That's a winner.
Really?
That's winner, winner, chicken dinner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Nice.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. That might make a turn in the match.
That sure did. That surely did. Rock till you drop here in Tunica.
OBQs, are they here?
No, they're not here, but that is the OB shaft there, which I love that shaft. Great shaft.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting one of those too, trying it out. I have a cue that I would like to try one on. I know they're good.
You need one for your McDermott.
Yep.
That's what Alex plays with. He is an OBQs player. I'm curious to see what kind of shaft that Q-Tech cue that Shane plays with is.
It's low deflection. It has a real narrow tip. It looks like the tip's about 12.2. It's a narrow tip.
Is it a pie shaft or?
I don't know, but I can tell you one thing. I'm sure it's low deflection.
Yeah.
Someone was saying something earlier about McCready. What titles has he ever won? I can assure you, McCready has won his share of titles. Keither was one of the best.
Yeah. Yeah, JR said he's a great player too.
Oh, man. He's a little, I haven't got to see him play quite as much. But when he was on, it was something to watch from what I understand.
It's a stock shoot Q-Tech shaft, they said. They swear it's a stock Q-Tech shaft.
Stock Q-tip. Well,
Wow.
well,
360 shaft composite in the middle, wood around it. Okay. Well, there you go.
Charles, 1956. Thank you for answering that technical question
That's it.
about the Q. All right, girl. They're jamming out here with this music. Shane can't hear a darn thing.
Yep.
Huh?
Huh? Look
Huh?
at that nice little shot he just played. Oh, he missed. You can miss and look good at it in pool. That's a,
What do you think, Alex? Alvin, do you think that Shane should be able to turn his ears off and that we shouldn't be able to?
yeah, he can turn his ears off, of
Yeah, but I
course.
mean, okay,
How are you going to stop him?
well, that's what I'm saying. He can take his ears.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Yeah, thanks.
Uh, he can take his ears and those little devices that he has in his ears, and I
Yep.
understand that's a God-given handicap. I understand that. Okay, I don't dispute that fact. But do you think that he should, because he's part deaf, be able to control his hearing, and that and that other players cannot? Because if he doesn't have those
Yeah.
deals in his ears, he can hear.
Yes.
He can hear a little bit, but he has a deal that will allow him to just turn it off, right?
Yeah, he can just turn it off and
And then all he can feel is the
the ball.
vibrations, the good vibrations, yeah.
He can be in tune with the balls.
So I believe that I should be able to listen and have some earplugs. Maybe not music. I understand that wires hanging out of your ears, that's different. But I believe if he has the device, even
Sure.
though it's a God-given handicap, it sure
Yeah,
doesn't seem
you
like
should
much of a
definitely be able to wear earplugs.
earplugs.
Oh, of
Yes,
course.
thank you. Okay.
Yeah, of course. I wear them to sleep when I stay in the same hotel room as JR. Great safety. Oh, I think he left the window. Never mind. Shane's queuing like he can see it too.
Well, we got a closer match now.
Yeah, let's get that wind up. Burford leads 8-4.
Oh, we were wrong about the
Wow.
score.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Marty, we were wrong. We had it backwards.
Marty said Burford's going to win the whole thing.
8-4, Burford, not Melling.
Huh.
We sit corrected.
Yes.
Someone's asking if Hennessy's still in the tournament in the Bigfoot. I believe he is, isn't he?
Yes.
Big Table Challenge.
Yeah, he just won against Carlos.
Really?
Yeah, beat him up.
That guy's a champion, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a great player. Pinninger.
He's got
It's
no
'cause he
fear.
doesn't have those two fingers in the back.
Phil Burford, thank you. I'm calling him Chris. Thank you. Uh, Centivira. Yeah, he's serious business. You're right about that. He walks around the table with a spring in his step.
Mm-hmm.
Shane just looks disappointed. He looks like something's bothering him. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, he's not paying attention to the table. That's not good.
Yeah, he's not focused right now. You know
No.
what? He better get his focus back.
He's got a lot of problems with Alex, man. Alex beats him up. Look at it like that. Oh, Alex beats him up, man. He's got to play his hardest against Alex and Earl. Why did I upset the whole chat, Anya?
Ah,
Wow.
little kissy. All right, now that might give him the fire that he needs to get back. That that sometimes those little rolls like that give you a little help. He caught a little double kiss there. Otherwise, he would have scratched.
Oh, because we thought Melling was leading. Sorry about that, yeah.
Well, we're not really filming that. Take it easy out there on
Mm-hmm.
our buddy on
That's right.
my left hand man,
That's right.
Alvin. Don't be so brutal.
That's right, man. I'm just doing what I got to do.
Yeah.
The man in pink. Here he comes.
Pink Panther.
He wore that shirt yesterday. I think he has it dry cleaned every day, though,
No, I don't doubt it.
because it's all shiny and wrinkle-free. Schmidt is a professional dirt bike rider now. They were asking about a rematch with you and the Schmidt.
Yeah, I'd rather not talk about
You'd
John
rather
Schmidt.
not talk about him? All right, Big Dennis. You're right, buddy. I thought John Schmidt was your buddy.
That's good, Dennis. That's good stuff.
Uh-huh. Schmidt and Danny rematch. Did he beat you last time?
Um,
Don't want to talk about it?
yeah.
All right. Oh, that
He,
was his other pink
he
shirt.
argued about the rules and called me names. And
He argued about the rules and called you names.
yeah, stopped play.
Wow.
Stopped play in the match so that he could argue about the rules. It was a move. He even admitted to it later. He was trying to aggravate me, but the tar crew just let him go on and on with it. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have much good to say about those guys.
Well, yeah.
Any of them.
Okay, we're coming underneath the 7 here. This is interesting. Played that kind of like Reed Pierce. I learned that from Reed Pierce. That's how Reed would have played it, on the 9-footer. Yeah, he got below the balls a lot of times instead of trying to break them up. The one-shot ball in hand. Oh, this 7 goes.
Yeah, it
Oh,
does.
look how well he fell on the 7.
He sure did. I love this little center ball hit.
Oh, it's a beautiful shot he made from the 6 to the 7. You know it?
Uh-huh.
Beautiful shot. His cue ball was absolutely impeccable there. Impeccable.
They got
See,
a
now
heck
there
of
he is again. He could have slow rolled that ball, right?
but he powered it.
But he went with inside English and went to the bottom rail and back to the center. That is the move. That's what Buddy Hall talked about. I mean,
Nice.
your amateurs, what they do is they roll the ball because they're not
Right.
real familiar with how to free up that 90-degree angle,
Right.
And the pros go one rail with inside like he did.
Yes.
I certainly, I don't know, I might have rolled it.
Yeah.
I might have. I don't know. Excuse me. All right.
What's up, Ray Shooter? Got a heck of a sweet classic rock soundtrack at this place, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I've heard a bunch of songs I have never heard before.
Yeah, this is new to me too. This is
Look at that shot.
last night they had the 70s, and I think tonight they're sticking more in. They got a little 60s in there.
I don't know what they're doing, but it's awesome.
Yeah, good rock and roll music. You're right.
I always hear the best music at this tournament down here, man.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what it is about the area. All right.
Wow.
They have a radio station called the Earl, so that should tell you something.
That's Shane. He's deceiving. He looks like he's down and out, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah,
just
exactly. He just runs the whole set out.
he's back. He's back in
Yeah.
it.
Once he gets that break going and he gets that one ball set up, the only person that can really beat him consistently is Earl. He just knows how to bring his weaknesses out. That I've seen anyway. Shane struggles with Earl. Oh my God, man. He has the hardest time with Earl. Earl and
Well,
Alex.
Earl got him on a tough table there one time. I heard he got him on.
Hmm. He beat him on this table too. Earl broke and ran out on the hill. It was awesome, man. It was awesome.
I was in Dallas, Texas when Earl ran those 11 racks
Huh.
on that. You want to talk about tight equipment?
Yeah.
Oh man, slow cloth and tight equipment. The pockets were tighter than these, I can assure you.
Uh-huh.
I guarantee you they were.
Wonder how much he actually got. I think I talked to him once.
500,000.
Yeah.
They settled out of court for 500, I think. In CJ's defense,
CJ had to pay him.
well, his insurance, yeah, I don't know the whole deal there.
Uh-huh.
Uh, I just know that you know, technically speaking, to run a rack, you need to complete all the balls. But I can tell you that it was impossible to think somebody running 10 racks on that equipment.
Yeah.
No one was running 3 racks.
Wow.
No one was running 3 racks on that equipment. You shoot down the rail and try to draw your ball, the ball
Rattles.
But when Earl shot down the rail
Smooth.
and drew his ball,
It went.
it went.
Mm-hmm.
It went, and he went right to the shot when it was the 10th rack for the million. It wasn't an easy combo like everybody said it was.
No? So they're saying that's why he didn't win because he didn't make the 9 too, or the 8.
I don't know.
How retarded is that?
Well, it was CJ's insurance people.
That doesn't count.
But I don't know the whole details on that, so I don't want to get into that. But I can tell you this: the shot that Earl made for the million, for the cash,
Uh-huh.
he didn't even hesitate.
He didn't?
No, he walked right around the table like it was just another shot.
You watched this happen?
I was there in Dallas, Texas, yeah.
He walked around like it was nothing.
Yeah, and the cue ball was down on the rail, and he fired that one into the 9, and the 9 wasn't sitting right. It was sitting near the corner, but it was probably the greatest 9-ball shot I've ever seen in my life.
For the money.
For the money, especially
nerves,
for the money.
For the
Talk
nerves.
about nerves of steel. I mean,
yeah, $1 million bucks. Huh?
I would have probably had to back off for a minute and take a deep breath. You know what?
Yeah.
He just went right to the shot and fired it in. Like it was nothing.
Wow.
Amazing. He kind of lunges. Oh, look out, Whitey. He kind of lunges at the break, doesn't he?
Man, he does. God, it's just amazing how it looks, though, how he pops that ball up.
He's not really
like
hitting
that.
him that hard.
He's not. He's hitting it like a 6 speed.
He's jumping it. He's kind of jumping the cue ball into the rack.
Yeah, JR said the cue ball doesn't even hit the table until it hits the 1 ball. It leaves the table and jumps.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, to be able to hop your ball up like that, that's got to be tough. You can do that, right? With 9 ball?
Yeah, I can do it. I can't do it as consistently as this man.
No.
No.
Is it just about hitting the 1 squarely, or?
It's about stroke mechanics.
Yeah.
And practice.
Well, hopefully we'll get you some time be able to play and work on it, Danny. We need you, you're one of the best players on the planet. We want to see you run 500 balls or more.
Yeah. Yeah, that's different. You don't have to worry about a Hail Mary break shot
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I mean, just overall stroke mechanics like you're talking about. Shane's got the time put in, that's for sure. He's always the first one in the room practicing. Him and Neville. Neville, too. Neville's always in the practice. 8 a.m., man. There he is.
They called me the veteran against Skylar Woodward. New
Yeah.
guard versus the veteran.
Yeah, I heard them guys. Idiots.
And then they mentioned
Wow.
the UPA tournament too.
Why in the world would they do that?
I
Oh,
don't know why.
which
I
UPA
won a
tournament?
UPA
Yeah,
tournament.
I
Yeah.
think I remember. Which one was that?
It was the one that I never got my plaque for.
In uh, in Holly or in L.A.?
It was in. I'll tell you where it was
No,
in. No, it was
Efren
in
won
Florida.
that one.
Yeah, it was in
Melling just
Delray
butchered the
Beach,
floor.
Florida. The only pro 9-ball tournament I ever won. And well, it's kind of a sore subject, but
Hmm.
Charlie Williams reneged on his word. Never would give me a trophy.
Hmm.
So. Um, Sorry for Charlie, but
Sorry, Charlie.
sorry, Charlie, but
Comes SVB.
if you got problems with other people, you should learn to talk about them, not try to crucify them.
All right, Mr. Van Boening looks like he has an easy 2-ball shot here to get to 10, the hill. Actually, I have my score
Yeah, it's
wrong.
starting to get away here.
Yeah.
Match is starting to get away from Alex.
This will
No, he
wrap up.
just hit the center of the pocket right there.
Yeah, he did.
I definitely want to get this aiming system that he's talking about. It's
Who,
amazing.
whose aiming system?
Doesn't he have a DVD, Shane?
No.
He has some kind of. I thought you asked me about that.
No. Not me.
Why didn't you just ask me about something about have you seen his aiming system?
No.
What were you talking
I
about
don't
earlier?
know.
Oh, really?
I don't
So
know
he
what I'm
doesn't
talking
have an
about.
instructional video, Shane Van Boeing?
No. I don't think so, no.
Oh, oh.
I've never heard of one. SVB goes to the hill. All right, SVB gearing up.
Here comes that big break.
Here we go.
Whoa, lost control there.
Wow.
I'll tell you what,
Made everything, too.
that might have been a crucial error.
Yes, sir.
I know the score is 10-6, but you know,
It's Alex.
this guy here, he has no give up in him.
No. No, no, no. Oh, yeah, there's no guarantees that Shane's going to win this match.
That's what's great about it.
Mm-hmm.
Watching two great players.
Yeah. And Shane, look at him. He's already dug into his seat. He knows it's time to sit. Is Max going to post a thread about Shane's DVD? Maybe he does have a DVD. I don't know.
I think he does.
Huh.
I'd like to have it. I want John Brumback's bank pull videos, and I want Shane's instructional DVD videos. I'm a student of the game,
Yeah.
and I want to learn. Okay, he actually got kind of the wrong angle here. Believe it or not, he's straight in, but the angle that he has, if any, it sends the cue ball to the rail. So, in other words, what I'm saying, Alvin, is once he shoots the 4, he's going to have to make a kind of a severe cut on the 5 in the same hole.
Yes.
So I think he's going to have to do something here with the cue ball. He's not going to be able to play the 5 in the same corner, I don't think. What happened there? Okay. Nice shot. Wow. What a great shot. See what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He force followed. Now, had the 9 not been there, where it was kind of in blocking him, I think he would have just played and stopped and then floated over to the rail and then played the 5 in the same hole. But the 9 was, you know what I mean?
Yes. Live. Hey, man. Woo.
Uh-oh. Up jumped the devil. He is human after all.
Wow.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
That surprised me there. Looked like he kind of rushed it a little bit. You're feeling the heat of that score, wasn't he, a little bit?
Yeah. It'll do that to you, I bet.
He's not happy with himself there. Some of these posts have to be removed now.
Yep.
Sounds to me like how does that get removed?
By me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say that on my site on the stream, please. Those guys, they've said bad stuff about us on forums, so I don't want any of their advertising on our site, please. Thanks.
Some haters, eh?
Oh yeah.
They're out there. It'll cause a disease when you hate.
Darkness. Those guys are darkness. Okay, Shane Van Boening coming up on the last 2 here from the Southern Classic.
Darkness washed over the dude.
That's right.
There was no bottom.
Oh, man.
Yeah. There you
All
have it,
right,
folks.
boys and girls. Thank you for joining us. For Danny Harriman and myself, Alvin from Inside Pool, we want to thank you, OBQs, Kamui Tips and Chalk, Bank Shot Calculator, Simonis Cloth, and Inside Pool Magazine. We want to thank you. Thanks a lot, Danny, for joining us. We'll catch up with you next time.
All right.
Hopefully we'll be
Thanks
at
for
the next
inviting me
show.
on as a guest.
Yes, sir. Thank you. All right, everybody, stay tuned for, well, I guess nothing.
Tomorrow.
All
There's
right.
always tomorrow.
I think, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. We're going to move the camera over to Burford and Melling, okay? Okay. All right, there you go, my friends. The end of the show for tonight. All right, thank you. Hey, we're going to be around tomorrow if you can get us one of those last matches. JR wants me to stay. They're going to take them all? That's fine. What's that? Okay. All right, no problem. JR wants me to stay to just do whatever, so we'll see. Hey, thanks. You too. I was great working with you as usual. Hey, thank you, sir.